Where were we? Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah panel, yeah. Yeah, that's the resonator sticking out there, and you can see the pipes going back off each side. Now here you see these NACA ducts. That's kind of neat. On either side, they channel air up over the differentials. A little hard to see, but the differentials finned, and those NACA ducts direct air up through there. It's a saddle fuel tank. There's one side. There's the other side. Let's see. You got these big braces tying the car. Again, those are torque shield bolts. You don't just screw them in. You make sure they're tightened up. A little bit more steel back here. I think that might. Well, that's steel. Yeah, that looks like a cast piece. There's the top crazy looking thing is aluminum. Here's the back side of the differential, and the NACA ducts coming, or the underbody channels, air channels coming off of it. So it's like a not a splitter. What the heck's it called? And it pulls air out from under the car. Basically pulls it through the differential to keep it cool and out the back of the car. That's quite a bit of effort put into keeping the differential cool. And let's see, we did this side already. And single pistons back here again, sliding calipers just like the front. People do like to upgrade them, but the car's got big brakes. Speaking of big brakes, this is basically a close cousin to the M3 of the period, and the M3. There was a version of that called the CSL, which is your super fancy one. And there's those Eisenman mufflers back here. They take up a lot. They're a little less fat than the other ones, than the stockers, and they don't hang down as far. It's a much more attractive view from the back. Yeah, the M3 CSL had larger brakes. They put those on this car. The M3 CSL had a quicker steering rack. It's a hydraulic steering rack in this car still. And they put that quicker steering rack in this car. So this is an M3 CSL, you know, in a lighter, slimmer, svelter body. It's quite a piece of kit. I put clutch in it, so I did that not because it needed it, but because it was engaging very close to the floor and I didn't like it. So I put another one in. And it's better now, but it's still pretty close to the floor from my way of thinking. Anywho, I put a flywheel, did all that stuff while I was in there. All the rubber bits in the drivetrain are in the drive shaft and mounts and everything were all done. And I did motor mounts. This has you can't see them from here. Well, you can sort of see the one up there, silver thing up there. It's a Fiber Techniques British motor mount. It's semi-solid. It helps with the shifting. These have bulky shifting. I also put a Auto Solutions shift kit on it. And that's about it for underneath the Z4 M Coupe.